Oh, yeah. Okay, so first I have this set, and I'll do behavior, homework, AI. Okay. Big crowd. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for getting quickly. All right, we are here to celebrate the accomplishments of our fourth graders in their first quarter of fourth grade, which is a really big deal. We've done this before for third grade, and we do it just like we did in third grade for fourth grade, and then on into fifth grade. And if you aren't familiar, we do this once a quarter, so we'll do it 4 times a year. After every quarter, we'll have this award ceremony. We recognize students for good behavior, for earning their AR points, and for having 100% homework, as well as a couple additional awards that we give out each quarter as well, which I'll explain here in a little bit. So we're just going to jump right into things. The first award that we are going to give out is the Good Behavior Certificate. The Good Behavior Award is earned by students by having 1 or less processings, no detentions, no tabs, which is an acronym for Think About Behavior, where they have to come to the office. So we have a lot of students here who are earning their Good Behavior Certificate, and we have worked really hard this year on instilling the 7 habits into our students. And then we have 3 new expectations that we've gone over this year. Students, can you tell them? We are considerate, we are responsible, and we are? It's kind of a mashup of the 3 all together. Okay, you got it. All righty, so we're going to start with Mrs. Wimsit's class. Students, just as a reminder, please stand, hold your award, so that way everyone can see your bright and smiling face. We will applaud for that class at the very end of it, okay? All right, Mrs. Wimsit's class. Good behavior goes to Cobain Anderson, Becker Blair, Emma Clark, Lincoln Garlow, Carter Grissom, Zyria Howard, Kaysen Jenkins, Aiden LeBaum, Arian LeBaum, Marissa Lopez, Jonna Raymer, Savannah Richards, Bentley Schweitzer, Zafira Tarian, and Annabelle Wallace. All right, fourth grade, when you're quiet, we'll move on. Next up is Mrs. Craft's class. With that Good Behavior Certificate, we have Jackson Broughton, Olivia Cable, Christian Carey, Julian Chantrell, Coraline Cormeyer, Rylan Culkin, Oliver Hayes, Cadence Holloway, Anakin Husher, Molly Keys, Ty Crable, Avery LeBaum, Kaysen McManus, Paisley Rulig, Brentley Robinson, Alex Sellers, Marley Swank, and Jacob Wilcox. Next up is Mrs. Schmidt's class. Earning that good behavior certificate, we have Kendra Augustus, Sophia Klein, Addison Kravitz, Bo Gibson, Zoe Griffin, Zara Harris, Riker Husher, Aubrey Jordan, Avery Langster, Jocelyn Martin, Ava McCarty, Will McMahon, Jada Morris, Lainey Rawlings, Callan Shannon, and Emmeline Tarr. All right. Good behavior in Mrs. Birch's class goes to Maggie Becker, Sawyer Brazelton, Taylin Bristino, Ryder Carter, Emmy Kraffitz, Linda Gomez, Ellie LaLoop, Jason Littlejohn, Amber Maxwell, Gannon McGrew, Ellie Redmond, Mia Roberts, Malia Rawlings, Sierra Short, Tanya Solers, Moises Vergano, and Delilah Whitaker. The next award, I have said it once and I've said it probably 100 times, is always the most difficult award to achieve. It is the 100% homework award. So that means homework had to be here, completed, turned in, on time, ready to go for their teachers every single time during the quarter. 9 weeks can be a very long time. So, alrighty, in Mrs. Wimsett's class, 100% homework goes to Emma Clark, Drake Floyd, Zyria Howard, Aiden LeBaum, Arian LeBaum, Savannah Richards, and Bentley Schweitzer. All right, moving on to Mrs. Krafitz's class. 100% homework goes to Marley Ball, Jackson Broughton, Olivia Cable, Christian Carey, Julian Chantrell, Coraline Cormeyer, Rylan Culkin, Oliver Hayes, Cadence Holloway, Molly Keys, Ty Crable, Kason McManus, Paisley Rulig, Brantley Robinson, and Marley Swank. Next up is Mrs. Schmidt's class. 100% homework completion was Kendra Augustus, Sophia Klein, Addison Kravitz, Zoe Griffin, Riker Husher, Aubrey Jordan, Jocelyn Martin, Ava McCarty, Will McMahon, Jada Morris, Lainey Rawlings, and Emmeline Tarr. Okay, friends, Mrs. Birch's class, 100% homework. We have Taylin Brasino, Ryder Carter, Emmy Kraftitz, Grayson Jones, Ellie LaLoop, Jason Littlejohn, Amber Maxwell, Gannon McGrew, Ellie Redmond, Mia Roberts, Malia Rawlings, Sierra Short, Moises Vergano, and Delilah Whitaker. AR is a very big part of what we do here at Carolyn Wentz. In fourth grade, the ante got upped a little bit, didn't it, friends? From 10 points in third grade to how many in fourth grade? 12 points, yeah, 12 points in fourth grade. So we're gonna recognize students who got those 12 points with a certificate. Also attached to their certificate from their teacher will also be a monocle certificate for a free 8-inch pizza, so make sure you don't lose it. All right, getting that AR goal in Mrs. Wimsett's class, we have Becker Blair, Emma Clark, Lincoln Garlow, Carter Grissom, Isabella Harrington, Zyria Howard, Kason Jenkins, Arian LaBaum, Marissa Lopez, Jonna Raymer, Savannah Richards, Bentley Schweitzer, Zafira Tarian, Annabelle Wallace, and Hendrix Waters. All right, next up is Mrs. Kraffitz's class. Meeting that AR goal, we have Presley Baldwin, Marley Baugh, Jackson Broughton, Olivia Cable, Rylan Culkin, Oliver Hayes, Cadence Holloway, Anakin Husher, Molly Keys, Ty Crable, Kason McManus, Paisley Rulig, Brantley Robinson, Alex Sellers, Marley Swank, Jacob Wilcox, Cameron Williams, and Jackie Norris. And now it's time for Mrs. Schmidt's class. Earning those points, we have Kendra Augustus, Sophia Klein, Addison Kraftitz, James Dollahan, Bo Gibson, Zoe Griffin, Riker Husher, Aubrey Jordan, Avery Langster, Jocelyn Martin, Ava McCarty, Will McMahon, Jada Morris, Lainey Rawlings, Mary Sanders, Callan Shannon, and Emmeline Tarr. And now Mrs. Birch's class. Meeting that AR goal, we have Maggie Becker, Sawyer Brazelton, Taylin Brasino, Ryder Carter, Emmy Kraftitz, Cody Griffin, Grayson Jones, Ellie LaLoop, Jason Littlejohn, Gannon McGrew, Ellie Redman, Mia Roberts, Malia Rawlings, Sierra Short, Tanya Solers, Moises Vergano, and Delilah Whitaker. Each quarter, we take time to recognize the top AR student in each class. This student earned the most AR points out of anyone in their class. They will receive a special certificate from their teacher. So students, if you hear your name, please come stand in front of the backdrop. Okay, we're gonna get everybody up there. Mr. Morrison's gonna take your picture. I will tell you, they pretty well keep close tabs on everybody, so they pretty well know who's gonna get this one. All right, Mrs. Wimsett's top AR student is Kaysen Jenkins. The top AR student in Mrs. Craft's class is Presley Baldwin. Mrs. Schmitz, top AR student. Fourth grade friends, when you're done talking is when I'll say it. Thank you. The top AR student in Mrs. Schmidt's class is Addison Craft. And the top AR student in Mrs. Birch's class is Emmy Craft. Oh. Congratulations. Alrighty. Each quarter we take a different subject area and we recognize the student with the top grade in that subject area. First quarter is reading, second quarter is science, third quarter is math, and fourth quarter is social studies. So today we're recognizing the top reading student in each class. Again, students, if you hear your name, come see your teacher and then come stand in front of the backdrop. The top reading student in Mrs. Wimsett's class is Zafira Tarian. Mrs. Craft's top reading student is Cadence Holloway. Mrs. Schmidt's top reading student is Addison Craft. And the top reading student in Mrs. Birch's class is Emmy Craft. Congratulations, job well done. Thank you all so much for joining us. That concludes our assembly for today. We will do this again in January after the second quarter has completed.